There we go. I'm gonna give everybody a minute to pull back up. I'm not 100% sure what happened. I think I got DDS'd. I think I got DDS. I'm not 100% sure what happened, but we're gonna give everybody a minute to come pull back up, and we're gonna discuss Tekashi 69 getting out of jail today. Um, Apparently, it has been reported that he got out of jail earlier today. We're gonna discuss that. We're also gonna discuss this Kuda B situation. That's wild. And I want to clarify something. Uh, Real quick, while we still waiting for people to come back. I want to clarify something real quick, right? We're gonna give it a minute and then we're gonna do roll call. I want to give people a chance to get back here real quick. Um, I want to clarify something. So I did a video earlier today, and the name of the video was 50 Cent versus Jim Jones. That's one of the topics that was in the video. And I alluded to a post that we spoke kinda a little bit, but not really about a post that 50 Cent was actually talking about Mano. But the point is, he wouldn't have been talking about Mano if he didn't have beef with Jim Jones. Like that's the root of the issue. So while yes, he was talking about Mano, he was talking about Mano because Mano was showing support to Jim Jones. So it is 50 Cent versus Jim Jones. 50 does not have beef with Mano. 50 just felt like Mano was out of line for supporting somebody publicly who 50 actually does have beef with. That's what I was seeing like it would look like. Just so we could be clear, the beef is actually with um not Mano but 50 Cent. So I just want to be clear on that. I want to make sure that that's not there's not a misunderstanding behind that. Anyway, let's get to I'm moving real slow because I don't know what the fuck is going on with my camera. So so anyway, let's go through roll call. Hey, what's up, Flacco 2.0? Haven't seen you, Flacco 2.0. Haven't seen you in a long time. What up? What up, Jay Boogie, Queen of the South? How you doing? What up, Bible Thumper? Who else we got up in here? Jenny Lozano, salute. What up? Who else we got up in here? Rhonda from upstate New York, salute. Okay. Who else we got up here? Habib. How you doing, Habib? What up, Truly Probs? What up, Soleil? How you doing today, baby girl? Okay. What up, G's up? DSTN. How y'all doing? Focus Sports. What's up? Focus Sports says 6ix9ine is free. As far as we have been told, 6ix9ine is free. 6ix9ine is free. Actually, academics also came straight out and said he's free, so I don't think we could believe academics if academics says that. What up? Shout out to academics, by the way. Shout out to Monica Kendra. What's up, Monica Kendra Whitehead? What up, Fashion Shorty Ant? Dwayne Williams. What up? I gotta kick Dwayne Williams straight out of the chat because we don't talk about people like that. So I just had to hit you with bags, Dwayne Williams. We don't talk. We don't wish death on people on some real shit. Like you could do that in other chats, but could we get bags? Could we get bags? We just hit Dwayne Williams with bags. Could we get bags, please? You could do that in other chats, but if you're gonna pull up over here wishing death on people, you're gonna get just what Dwayne Williams just got kicked straight out the door. That's a whole fact. We don't do that. That's loser shit. Um, what up? The game is rigged. 187. Very funny. Game is rigged. That's actually Officer Down, by the way. Nah, you good, Flock. I hope everything's going okay with you over there. Um, what up, Mags to Riches? I did not see your name previously. I just see it right now, so I'm saying what's up. And roll call is over. You should have been here already. Okay, I'm gonna say something real quick, and I said this before, so this is nothing new. You're gonna see a lot of people that's gonna want to work with Tekashi 69. There's no reason. Like, understand what you people are saying. Understand what everybody is saying that's talking, that's upset that he snitched. Understand what you're saying. You're basically saying that you want criminals to be free. Now, with that being said, I'm not saying put anybody in jail. And I'm also not saying that he should have snitched. I'm not co-signing snitching. But what I am saying is a lot of you people that's mad that 6ix9ine snitched, that Tekashi 6ix9ine snitched, that Daniel Hernandez snitched, is the same motherfuckers that if you was in his situation, you would have talked. Remember, they came and they pulled up to 6ix9ine like 3 or 4 times, or a couple of times, and 6ix9ine did not work with them. Let's not forget about that. 6ix9ine didn't work with them until they arrested everybody and they brought them in. So let's not forget about that. That's my point. You understand what I'm saying? Let's not forget about that. A lot of you people that's talking about he a snitch, y'all got regular jobs, and if y'all ever got into any problems, you helping the police all the way. So stop. You understand what I'm saying? Like, that's the shit that be killing me. That's what's killing me. You got these people that's like, yo, 6ix9ine a snitch. And they wishing death on him and they wishing all this other crazy stuff on him. But if you was in that same situation, you gonna be talking. You understand what I'm saying? And this is coming from somebody that was in a bad situation. I ain't say shit. So you'll be talking. So stop. You feel me? Just stop. All of you people that's out here wishing death on that man. Unless you, like, if you involved in an organization and you not jacking what he doing, I'm 100% with you. I understand. But if you just a regular citizen with a regular job and you're not involved with any type of organization or anything like that, you're not supposed to be out here talking about what you care about snitching and not snitching. That's my position on it. That's my position on it. Your mom's did 8 years because of a snitch, but did she do the crime? So you upset that your mom's did a crime and went to jail for 8 years. I get you. I mean, I'm not laughing at the fact that your mom's went to jail. Don't get this confused. But your mom's committed a crime and you're mad because she had to do the time for the crime that she committed. I'm going to say this right now. Please don't go out there committing crimes if you can't do your time, whether it is a snitch or not a snitch. If you can't do the crime, don't do the crime. Whether it's a snitch or it's not a snitch. Do you understand what the logic behind some of y'all logic? I don't understand. You understand what I'm saying? Well, Focus Sports says these widows are crazy. They think they gonna eat minimum 40. They upset because 6ix9ine decided not to go to jail for 47 years. Time out. Let's just stop everything real quick. Let's have a vote. Who would have chose to go to jail for 47 years? You would have chose to go to jail for 47 years. You would have not chosen to go to jail for 47 years. Could we get a vote real quick? And pay attention to the people that ain't gonna vote. I'm just saying. You want to do those 47 years, right? Hold on. Let's see who want to do those 47 years. Remember, you 22 years old. They telling you you're doing 47 years. You getting out when you 69, 70. So who want to do those years, right? Yeah, nah. Remember? What up, straight bowling with the 199 drop? He said, what's cracking? Fraud Soap fam is good and safe. Everybody good. And he just gave me a middle finger. So you gave me a middle finger, right, homeboy? Let's put homeboy on the timeout. Can we put that Herrero season guy on the timeout? He don't know how we do over here. You gave me the middle finger, right, rat bastard? Watch you eat this timeout. And if you come back, and look, they don't even need to see it. I'm going to put it up. You give me, I ain't going to say no more. Do what you want to do. I'm going to give you a couple of timeouts. You do what you want to do. Admins, just kick them if there's any more bullshit with them. How about that? Give that the middle finger, rat bastard. How that middle finger feel for you? Yeah, these dudes, people keep acting like Tekashi was gonna get out if he'd be quiet. They were talking about giving him a couple of months, maybe even a couple of years. They wasn't talking about giving him 2 or 3 years. They off the rip, they said 47 years. Get out of here. Anybody that's saying that they would go and do 47 years, you lying. You lying or you gay. and you don't mind being locked up. And if you are gay and don't mind being locked up because that's where you like to get your strange from, more power to you. I'm not gonna knock you. You like being locked up with men. That's your thing. Shout out to you. What you want me to say? Focus Sports is what people don't understand about minimum. He had the cop to all them charges. He had most charges. Yeah, wait, 47 years was the minimum, wasn't it? Wait, hold on. Wasn't 47 years? Wasn't 47 years the minimum? So if he would have got off good, then he would have got 47 years. Come on, man. I don't give a fuck. None of y'all can tell me that you would have ate 47 years, man. I don't care what nobody says. What's up, Emmanuel? I don't care what nobody says. None of you would have ate 47 years. Shout out to Queens, New York with the $50 drop. Says, peace, God. You spitting truth. Continue with the realest. Definitely appreciate you, yo. That's a whole fact. Queens, New York. Shout out to Queens, New York. Shit, I'm trying to get in contact with Queens Flip. That's a whole fact. Now I'm ready to do a fucking interview. Yeah, so I don't want to hear all the bullshit. Everybody always talk tough. You understand what I'm saying? Everybody always talk tough. None of y'all was gonna eat fucking 47 years. None of y'all was gonna eat 47 years. So every single person, right? Every single damn person that is basically saying, yo, he is snitch, this and this and that. None of you was. I'm not even talking about that no more because that's beyond the fact. Yo, let's switch off of Tekashi 6ix9ine for 1 second. I want to switch off of Tekashi 6ix9ine for 1 second to say this. For everybody that don't know why NW Melly has apparently has contracted the COVID-19. Why NW Melly has apparently contracted COVID-19. He's trying to get the same situation that Tekashi 6ix9ine has. I want to explain something to everybody why the situation that Tekashi 6ix9ine is in is totally different from a lot of these other people's situation. Let's take Kuda B for a second. Kuda B hasn't been sentenced. Kuda B, when he does get sentenced, he's going to get... Hello? What's up? Who this? Please don't call me live during the show unless you got something to talk about the thing that I'm talking about. I love you all though. So Melly tested positive, right? So I want to explain to you why Tekashi 6ix9ine situation is different than everybody else's situation that's trying to get out, like the R. Kellys of the world. Please don't let R. Kelly out. Whatever you do, leave R. Kelly the hell where he at. Just so we can be clear on that. I love black women, and I don't want them to have to be subjected to the shit. R. Kelly had somebody crap in the cup and eat it. We're not doing that, all right? Keep R. Kelly where he at. With that being said, Tekashi 6ix9ine was already sentenced. He was also, I'm trying to tell y'all before, Tekashi 6ix9ine was gonna get out on the December, the 18th. I think that was the November 18th or December 18th. I can't 100% remember. But Tekashi 6ix9ine was gonna get out on that, whatever 18th that was. That girl showed up that got shot in the foot. That deaded everything. Just to be perfectly honest with you, to be fair with you, no judge in their right mind can let the person out when somebody shows up to court talking about they got shot in the foot because of them. And you can't let you out of it. So they had to hold on to Tekashi and they said, you know what? We're going to make it 24 months. That's going to make him have to sit for 7-8 more months and then they're going to let him out. Now the COVID-19 situation happened. He's only got 4 more months. Freaking people like YNW Melly, he hasn't even been sentenced yet. And on top of that, the type of time YNW Melly would be getting if he is found guilty is ridiculous. YNW is ridiculous. Let's just be clear on that. So YNW Melly, they say he was found positive for the COVID-19 virus. Let's wish him good health. As always, we want positive things to happen to other people. We want good stuff to happen to other people. Let's wish him good health. Let's wish he has good enough health to be able to then make it to to court. That's the best way I could put it. Shorty answers, I stopped doing crimes once I noticed I don't have more years in me. As a man, there's nothing gangster about abandoning my children for many more years. I pay taxes now. I'm going to explain something, right? I don't care. See, if you do a crime and somebody snitch on you, you should be upset at the person who snitched. Don't get this confused. Nigga, I thought you was solid. But you committed the crime. So all I'm saying is don't do shit that when you get caught, you can't go and do that time. You know, you commit a crime that you might only have to do 2 or 3 years. You might be okay with that. 2 or 3 years, fuck it, standing on my head. Don't commit crimes then if you can only do 2 or 3 years. That might put you in jail for 10 years, 15 years, because you can't do that time. Melly got double homicide on him. He's not going nowhere. They keeping him right where he's at. His situation is done. What up, Samuel Avila? Just so we could be on top of that. And for everybody that thinks that people aren't going to want to work with Tekashi 6ix9ine, what are you talking about? Can we just hold on? Let's give respect where respect is due for one moment. Okay, so Nicki Minaj had an album. Nicki Minaj album didn't do what they projected it to do. The only reason why Nicki Minaj album did really, really well is because she had a song on there with Tekashi 6ix9ine. Tekashi 6ix9ine helped Nicki Minaj's album sell. And the proof of that is Nicki Minaj couldn't even sell fucking tickets to do her damn concert, her tour. And this is not a knock on Nicki. I don't have no beef with Nicki. But Nicki Minaj, Nicki Minaj had a situation that was going with her tour, right? Remember when she had to cancel the tour? Anybody else remember that? Remember when she was actually gonna bring 6ix9ine onto the tour with her, and they told her that she couldn't? Do y'all remember when she was doing the she was at the awards? She actually wanted to do the song with 6ix9ine at the awards, and they told her she couldn't. At least that's what I heard. I guess, you know, whatever the case is, I'll look into that a little bit more if anybody cares. Who else did 6ix9ine? One of the biggest songs that was in Latin music that was streaming that year was who? 6ix9ine was on it, wasn't he? Hold on. Who else did 6ix9ine help sell albums? There was somebody else that 6ix9ine helped sell albums. I can't remember who it is. Well, he ain't helped them sell albums, but what's A Boogie with the Hoodie? What's one of his best songs? Is that A Boogie with the Hoodie? That's Swerving? That's A Boogie with the Hoodie, or that's ASAP? I get both of them niggas mixed up. And they both from the Bronx. I'm gonna get both of them niggas mixed up. So the point in which I'm trying to make is people are gonna want to work with 6ix9ine because 6ix9ine does numbers. That's just a whole fact. What up, Intergalactic? We got Intergalactic Snake Space Ninja pulling up. 6ix9ine does numbers. You feel me? He does numbers. So you trying to tell me, first of all, hold on. You trying to tell me a Tory Lane 6ix9ine song wouldn't be banging? Everybody did take a deal. That's a fact. Well, not everybody. The 2 people that went to trial didn't take a deal. Everybody else did. Oh, so the Latin song was his song and the other guy was featured. and that song did numbers. So you can't tell me that 6ix9ine isn't gonna come right back out and keep doing numbers. So it will be people that's gonna want to work with him. Who doesn't want to work with a winner? Who doesn't want to work with somebody who's winning? You understand what I'm saying? So, yo, could we hit that like button, by the way, so we could tell more people that we live so they could come in here, so we can send out notifications? 6ix9ine got 3 songs with Tory Lanez and they're all hot. Thank you. I don't know if he's gonna. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know if 6ix9ine Jay-Z song. I don't think I want to hear that. To be honest with you, I don't think the world wants a 6ix9ine Jay-Z. No, don't ask me any questions. Visual Studios. You're about to get kicked because you're gonna ask me something stupid, right? And I'm gonna kick you. Admins, pay very close attention to Visual Studios. He's about to ask me something to get himself kicked. I'm gonna let you know right now. I listen to Swerving damn near every day, and that song does not sound the same without 6ix9ine at all. It's a totally different song. These is facts. I can't show that right now. You're a funny dude, Boss Cheddar. Shout out to Boss Cheddar. Y'all gotta follow him on IG. He's a funny dude. Um, I'm pretty sure that 6ix9ine is gonna, once he decides to come back to IG. Um, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be lit. Why shouldn't it? The only thing is, remember, we gotta stay inside. And I'm gonna assume, once again, I think 6ix9ine should do he has to go somewhere, probably Angie Martinez, honest with you. Angie Martinez, Lisa Evers is really up on the probably one of them. I mean, I think that this is just my opinion. He should do it with whoever he wants to do it with. Wherever he go, whatever platform he go to, it won't matter. He's the draw. So he can do an interview with Joe Schmo that don't nobody know, and everybody is still gonna pull up to the interview because he's the draw. In reality, this is just my opinion. The bigger studio that he goes to is gonna actually take away from, like, anyway. Angie Martinez or Lisa Evans, those would be 2 good places for him to first get his first interview. Charlemagne would be a dope interview also, but then people are gonna say, Charlemagne, you said you was gonna, give him head. Charlemagne, you said you was gonna. There's this thing with your lips, Charlemagne. You said it. We didn't. So, no, academics didn't say that he didn't want to do it. Academics said that he thinks that somebody that's not bot that's that he's his friend. So people aren't gonna take it as seriously as they might take it if somebody who isn't so that knows Tekashi 6ix9ine and is friendly with him. That's what he said. But I've said the same thing for months. So shout out to DJ Academics, keeping it a whole stack. I don't know how perfect the Breakfast Club would be for a ton of different reasons, but the Breakfast Club would be good also. Why not? Charlemagne is one of the best interviewers, hip hop interviewers, period. Um, the Charlemagne, so that would be a good interview. Why not? I think that if he did it at the BBN, that would be dope. But I mean, I'd be happy if he did any video, any interview with me. It don't have to be the first. What the hell? if he if he fucking did any kind of interview with me, that'd be dope. Queen's Flip, that'd probably be a good interview. I don't know. Um, I need to maybe I should try to reach out to Queen's Flip myself. I would like to. I think I would like to go in. I don't know. I'm not nobody. I would like to go have a discussion about this with another YouTube content creator, but it's hard because another YouTube content creator that's not part of an organization. But it's hard because most of the YouTube content creators that report on Tekashi, they hate me. So so I can't do that. But if there were some that didn't hate me, um, I would, I would like, it would be dope to have a roundtable and discuss shit with them. But most of them, they just hate me for some strange reason. So shout out to them niggas. Shout out to them. I mean, I don't really care, but I'm just explaining why it's not possible. But it would be dope if it was possible. All right, so we're not doing that, homeboy. I'm gonna give you one. I'm not. We're not talking about people got a virus, my dude. We're not wishing shit like that on people. Please take that energy somewhere else, Mr. Willie. I don't want to have to kick you. We're not doing that. We're not dealing with that type of energy. I know you making jokes, but the coronavirus shit is serious. I think that it would be better to not be interviewed by one of your best friends in the put it like this. Put it like this. I think if I interview 6ix9ine, that'd be a dope interview. I mean, I think it'd be a dope interview. Not for nothing. I'm animated as shit. He's animated as shit. I think it'd be a dope interview. What up, Drop Kill? That's a whole fact. That'll be a dope interview. I'm animated as shit. He's animated as shit. I don't know. Only reason why I would say, wait, hold on. They hate you because they stay facts and they say stuff for clickbait. Well, I don't really watch anybody else's videos too tough. That's why if I do watch somebody else's video, I'll tell you about it. But I don't really watch anybody else's videos. Um, I see a lot of bad intel that people be giving on their videos, so I try not to watch nobody else's. I don't know if Jim Jones is a CI. We actually talked about it earlier, and there's good reason to believe that he is, and good reason to believe that he isn't. There's just as much reason to believe that he isn't than to believe that he is. So it's on you. What up, Dreaming of Vegas? You were just about to the only YouTuber that brought facts on the case, went to court, kept it. I just tried to do the best job I could do. That's it. You understand what I'm saying? I just try to do the best job I can. That's it. Pardon me. King of New York said, "Do you think if Starbrim snitch, everybody is gonna keep the same energy they have for 6ix9ine? One, I don't even think the government wants Starbrim to snitch. Just so we can be clear. Two, Starbrim and 6ix9ine are two different entities, two different personalities, and do two different things. So we can't hold them to the same standard. Do you understand what I'm saying? You want to hold people to the same standard that live two different lifestyles. That's not fair. Where they do that at? Are you gonna hold? Should we hold you? I don't know what your lifestyle is, but should we hold you to the same standard that we hold an Olympic athlete? Should we? I mean, I don't know who you are, but should we hold you to the same standards that we hold an Olympic athlete? Should we hold you to the same standards that we hold a billionaire? Should we hold you to the same standards that we hold somebody who is one of the best singers on the planet? Should we hold you to the same standard? I don't think we should, because I think that you're an individual, and we should hold you to the same standard as somebody who's closer inside of the realm of who you are, rather than somebody who is just somebody else. So it's however you want to put it. I think that I don't think we should hold Tekashi 6ix9ine to the same standard as Star Brim, nor vice versa. Um, I am a fan of 6ix9ine's. I don't think I'm a fan of anyone's. I'm a fan of Rakim. I'm a fan of Nas. I'm a fan of Michael Jordan, although I hate his ass because he killed my Knicks. Do I have to? Are you asking me? Am I a fan of 6ix9ine because I don't hate on him? I'm curious. Is that what it is? I have to hate on 6ix9ine. If I don't hate on 6ix9ine, then I'm a fan. Is that what you're saying, Miss Tiffany Harrison? I just want to be clear. What up, Eric Burgess? I just want to be clear. Anybody that I don't outwardly hate and try to destroy on my platform, that means that I'm a fan of them. First of all, he has to stay in New York City. What are you talking about? No, I'm not. I'm not a fan of him. I mean, that's exactly what they saying, right, James Dean? Oh man, you don't want 6ix9ine dead. You must be a fan. Why can't we give 6ix9ine the same type of Why can't we give Tekashi the same type of objectivity? Thank you. That's a good word. The few that we give other individuals. Why we gotta hold him to a different standard? See, that's the thing that I'm talking about, right? Why is everybody constantly want to hold people depending on how you feel about them to a different standard? Like, if I don't care if I love you or if I hate you, I'm gonna hold you to the standard that most closely resembles your skills or your traits. Like, if you can't run up a flight of stairs, I'm not gonna hold you to the same standard as a marathon runner. If we out somewhere and we gotta run, I'm gonna hold you to your standard. If Starbrim had the baby already, they're giving her time to spend time with her baby before they bring her in. But now with the COVID-19 situation, they might just leave her out indefinitely until this calms down. What up, Derek Devers? Focus Sports says, I don't like how people abuse, bully, blackball, and overall treat them badly. I don't like people who treat others bad. I defend against bullies. I got kind of the same way that I operate, right? So I'm gonna tell y'all right now if y'all never heard this story. But what up, Junior Rivera says, ever since I started watching BBN, you've been fair with any topic. I try to be as fair as possible. Um, yes, definitely death to those who do those people. Samuel Avila. But please, let's not bring that energy into the chat. Why are we bringing that energy into the chat? What are you doing? Anyway, all right, so hold on. What up, Miami? Shout out to Miami. What up, Roy TV? So, real quick, just so we can be clear on a couple of things, right? So, people want to hold him to a different standard than they hold anybody else. One of the main reasons why I started reporting on this story is because I was just like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm sitting over here doing I was just really just doing regular news mostly, and then I was talking a little bit about hip hop in there, here and there, but I was covering a lot of like news. Like if you look at old BBN, you'll see me covering a lot of news, a lot of situations that involve police, a lot of situations that involved racial profiling, things like that. A lot of that, if you look at old BBN, I covered a lot of actual news. That's another reason why when I keep trying to tell people, like I have a totally different mindset than a lot of YouTube content creators. No disrespect to them, but I do. So check this out. So I started actually covering the case or covering Tekashi 6ix9ine just in general because I saw so many other YouTube content creators that I was just like, why do y'all hate this dude? Like, I was watching him. I'm a fan of Tekashi on IG. On IG, I'm a big fan. I wasn't really listening to his music before. Now I listen to his music a little. I fuck with his music. That's a fact. But on IG, I was a big fan. On IG, he's extremely funny. I love him on IG. It's humorous as shit. Every single day, he got some new shit he getting involved in. You can't not be entertained. You understand what I'm saying? Like whether you hate, you love him, or whatever the case is, you can't not be entertained. All right, so I started. Well, I'm not a fan. That's not a good way to put it. See, I don't want to say I'm a fan. See, that's what I'm trying to say. Like if I was to see Tekashi, I'm not gonna be like, oh man, Daniel Hernandez. But I enjoy seeing him on IG. I guess that I don't know how to put that. I enjoy seeing what he do on IG. I don't know no way to put that. You understand what I'm saying? Um, I just started watching um Ozark. They got the young girl on Ozark, right? Not the young girl. She's the Ruthie or whatever her name is. I'm a fan of hers. That's why I want to. I like what he's doing on IG. On IG, the shit is funny. What the fuck? I can't see something, and I don't want to say, I don't want to laugh or enjoy the stuff that he's doing on IG, then act like I don't. That shit is fake. The shit he doing on IG, that shit be funny. When that motherfucker was breakdancing in the middle of LA with all of those bodyguards around him, you trying to tell me that wasn't funny? What are you doing? So nah, I could enjoy what he's doing. You understand what I'm saying? 6ix9ine is not live. I'll tell you if 6ix9ine is live right now. Admins, I'm gonna tell you right now if 6ix9ine is live. If 6ix9ine ain't live, kick that Roy TV guy straight out the door because he lying. If 6ix9ine is live, and I guess pull up. So 6ix9ine's live. What the fuck? 6ix9ine is not live. This nigga dead lying. Can we hit that dude with his bags? Hit Roy TV with his bags, somebody. All of his bags. Get that nigga straight up out of here. Y'all already know I'm on IG, so. Okay, what? My fault. I was watching something. Yeah, 6ix9ine is not live, so y'all don't gotta go nowhere. 6ix9ine is not live. Could we kick that guy? Nobody kicked Roy TV yet. I'll kick him. I fucking leave. Can we get bags? Can we get bags for Roy TV, please? All the bags. If you gotta throw bags 3 or 4 times, I want all the bags. No, he just wanted people to leave the chat. That's all. He just wanted people to leave. That's it. He was in here with like 3 different names and shit. No, he's not live. That's why we kicked the dude. The dude was just lying, trying to get everybody to leave. He's just part of one of them groups that hate me, most likely. Yo, also, just for everybody, you could get temperature readings on your phone. Everybody, real quick, I just want to tell everybody about this because I just got one for myself today. You could get a temperature reading jump off on your phone that can help you be able to I've been checking my temperature like crazy because I went outside today. So y'all gotta pardon me. I went outside and I went somewhere that I don't usually go. So I've been checking my temperature like crazy. Um, First of all, when Tekashi 6ix9ine was let out, they let him out secretly early in the morning, apparently, because they didn't want there to be a influx of media or whoever to come to the area. And remember, his life is possibly in danger because he did go and take trial. So he's probably just not on the internet right now because he wants to get himself together, probably spend some time with his girlfriend or kids or his the name of the app, girlfriend or kids or whoever. It's like, come on, man. Y'all really thought, like, I don't know. Y'all really think as soon as he gets out of jail, the one right here that say body temperature. Y'all really think he's supposed to get straight out of jail? Some app that say body temperature. Y'all really thought he was supposed to get straight out of jail, and the first thing he do when he get out of jail was supposed to jump straight onto the phone, go live, not go hang out with his family, not go say hi to mom, not hang out with his family, not go say hi to mom, not go have sex. None of that. He was supposed to get his phone and immediately come out and spend the first 48 hours nonstop on the phone. Let the man go with his friends, eat a decent damn meal, shower. Yeah, like come on, man. Let him do what in the hell? What did Focus say? Somebody said Focus. Eat some food and catch up on 2 years of sex. I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something right now. Check this out. They probably didn't. He wasn't even gonna announce that he was a free man yet. I'm gonna say that again. They probably wasn't even gonna announce that he was a free man yet. D Fresh says, "Did I see the video of his biological father doing a DNA test with his second baby mama's child to confirm that's his baby?" That was some. I'll talk about that in a minute. I'm totally against that. I think that his father's 100% out of line. I think that was 100% out of line. Um, but I already don't cap. I'm not. I don't. I'm not jacking anything that his pops is doing. I think that um there was some YouTube content creator that and the news media interviewed him first, but there was like a YouTube content creator that actually sat down and interviewed his pops. How you interviewing a dude that ain't even been in his life about him? That don't even make sense. He hasn't even been in no disrespect. I'm not disrespecting the father or whatever, but I'm saying he hasn't even been in Tekashi 6ix9ine's life. How the hell is he into anybody interviewing him on Tekashi? You understand what I'm saying? There was a YouTube content creator that did that. So that don't even make sense to me. Like I'm not even throwing shots. I'm just saying like from a journalistic standpoint, from an integrity standpoint, how am I going to interview? You know how I'm going to explain to you how crazy it is. You know how people get on Vlad because every single person that come on Vlad asks them about Tekashi 6ix9ine, right? But Vlad is asking them about Tekashi 6ix9ine based on their experience in the industry. So even though it's like, why are you asking them about Tekashi? These guys don't got nothing to do with it. At least it falls inside of the realm because it makes sense to ask a rapper about another rapper, right? How are you gonna ask Tekashi's father, his biological father that's never been in his life? What kind of discussion could you have with this guy? Like, all you could do is ask him about why you left, why you ain't around, and what's he gonna say? He gonna say he's not. I didn't even see the interview, but I'm gonna tell you what he's probably gonna say if the question was asked why he's not around. The mother didn't let me be around. The dude allegedly had a dope problem. He was a heroin addict, allegedly. I'm not saying he is. I'm just saying that's the story that was out there. So she's not kicking you out of your son's life. You had a heroin problem. You had to go. I don't know if 6ix9ine has to change anything about anything. Remember, they weren't locked up because of what 6ix9ine was doing. They got locked up because, well, first of all, they took a lot of the shit too far. Okay, you can't be ordering hits on the phone. Let's be honest. You also can't be shooting people to go shoot up blocks. Let's be honest. So there's a ton of shit that he did that he wasn't supposed to do. But what do you mean by change? He's a jokester. If you give him the ability to clown somebody, he's gonna clown them. If he got some people running with him and nobody can't touch him, he's gonna clown those people because there's nothing they could do. That's just what he's gonna do. He's gonna clown you. The problem is, and I think the only problem is, when he was clowning people, he was clowning them to the point where he was like belittling them, and those is fighting words he was using, rather than clowning and joking around with people and them accepting it and clowning back. You understand what I'm saying? Like if he can do that, then it's a win. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what he's gonna do. I can't tell you what I think he's gonna do. Can't tell you. I don't see no reason why he should change. I mean, at the end of the day, whether he changes or he doesn't change, people are still gonna have to catch up to him. You know what I'm saying? So, um, he did pop a lot of shit and he did rat, and that is bottom line. That happened, and I'm not saying that that didn't happen. Um, once again, what y'all see is him beefing. I don't see him beefing. When he was online, I'm not talking about the threats. I'm not talking about when he calling people up, talking about putting 50 on or whatever on somebody's head. I'm not talking about none of that. I'm talking about when he was just clowning people. That's, remember, hold on, let's stop everything. Remember, before 6ix9ine was clowning people, he was just making music. Rappers started talking about him because of his hair. So let's not forget that. All that beef and shit that started with 6ix9ine beefing with other people. All of that beefing with other people. Them rappers was talking about 6ix9ine first. Let's not forget that. Let's not forget. Yeah, he snitched. Nobody said he wasn't snitched. He snitched. Who's saying he didn't snitch, Renuke? He snitched. He took the stand and talked. Now look, they started with 6ix9ine first. That's what people keep forgetting. All of them rappers started with 6ix9ine first. Let's not forget that. Treyway and 6ix9ine and the Billies was making their money, doing their shows. People seeing 6ix9ine with the colored hair, the rainbow hair. Now they want to make gay jokes. They started going. They started with 6ix9ine first. I believe okay, so I heard about people trying to blackball 6ix9ine. That's a fact. But there's different ways to get blackballed. You could get blackballed by other rappers. That's a fact. But like, okay, so Casanova 6ix9ine, Casanova 2 times is getting blackballed right now. All right. It's almost impossible for him to do shows in New York. He's from New York. It's almost impossible for him to do shows in New York. When he sets up to do shows in New York, you want to know what happened? The police be showing up saying that they can't do the show. They be shutting the shows down. The police show up and shut the shows down. So there's a ton of different ways to get blackballed. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm not saying 6ix9ine wasn't blackballed. I do know that he was getting a lot of shit. Melvin Clark says 6ix9ine is a bozo. He stole from City Morgue to get down with Non Trey. City Morgue is a scum gang. I don't know nothing about gang politics. And I'm not here to discuss gang politics. That's a better way to put it. I am not here to discuss gang politics. And everybody, please, can we just be understanding with Free Nuke? Free Nuke, these guys is really his family that's in jail. They got locked up. These guys are, I'm not calling you because I'm not calling you for you to be beefing and cursing people out. We're not doing that today. If you notice, I didn't even take the telephone call from the person who actually called me. We're not doing that tonight. We're not getting on to talk shit and beef with people. I'm trying to tell people to stop beefing with you. He knows these guys personally. He has a right to be upset. Just so we could be clear. Free Nuke has a 100% right to be upset. He knows these guys personally. First of all, 6ix9ine wouldn't be the new Sammy the Bull. CIA Chris would be the new Sammy the Bull. Let's keep it straight. All right? Bible Thumper says, Jack, I believe that most rappers who have been arrested for crimes they should have got real time, but they were released, have actually been turned into informants. What do you think? I think that there are possibility of not just rappers, but people just in the music industry and in entertainment industry, just in general, that possibly are informants. Why are we gonna hold it down to just the music industry? You know why? I'm pretty sure there's informants in Hollywood. I'm pretty sure there's informants in every single line of work. Visual Studio says, Frost, why you think Mel and Jim Jones hate 6ix9ine? If in court they say CEO Chris is the one that got Mel caught up, I can answer that question for yo. What up, Killer Kev? Salute. Yo, salute KK up in here. Yo, can we clap it up for Killer Kev pulling up with us? Well, first of all, can we just be clear on this? Every single person, please do not go try to do nothing to 6ix9ine. I'm gonna explain this, and I'm gonna explain this probably a ton of more times. But if somebody goes and tries to just do something to 6ix9ine, you're gonna put you in jeopardy. You're gonna put everybody you hang out with in jeopardy. You probably putting family members in jeopardy. The judge said in open court that the entirety of the federal judicial system is gonna be thrown at anyone that tries to do anything to 6ix9ine. So you could try to do something to 6ix9ine if you wish, but I'm gonna advise you not to. Security or no security. I want people to not get locked up. Pretty Girl 101 said, praying that the young man is able to make the wrongs and the rights. He's gonna be good. Today we living in the last days in his life, and the truth, thank you for that. What would be dope is a couple of the people that's actually locked up. I can't tell the next man what to do with his money or anything like that. But a couple of the people who are locked up that he doesn't personally have a problem or an issue with, it'd be dope to see him reach out to them and their families. That'd be dope. You know what I'm saying? That'd be dope. That'd be dope. Just so we could be clear. And he said right in open court that he was gonna reach out to the young lady that got shot in the foot. So I wouldn't put it past that he might reach out to other people also that got locked up and got caught up in the RICO. Also, didn't he pay for Kuda B's bail, $300,000 or something like that? That's what I heard. He paid for it, or he gave some money towards it, or whatever the case was, to Kuda B's bail, right? That is what happened, right? So he's already been extending himself to some of the people that got caught up in this whole mess. Think about this. Could we just think about this for 1 minute? He went and took the stand. Nobody's not saying he didn't. But the police was there because of CIA Chris. People just ignore that. I guess the question is, who brought CIA Chris in? Who was the individuals who brought CIA Chris into the put C? How did CIA Chris get in the whip? Who dropped was he? You understand what I'm saying? Like, so I guess that is way more important than whatever the hell was going on with Tekashi 6ix9ine. Because CIA Chris is the one that brought the feds. What are you talking about? That's the shit that killed me. This is why a lot of you dudes is gonna get caught up and go to jail. I'm telling you right now, a lot of you dudes is gonna get caught up and go to jail because y'all don't know where to look. Y'all busy thinking about Tekashi 6ix9ine. The feds already got you because Tekashi 6ix9ine wasn't the person who got the case opened up. So the feds already know. You don't even know where to look. Electric Thread says nobody's going to do anything to him. If George Zimmerman's still walking around, nothing happened. Danny is good out here in the streets. Watch how many down the road start doing music with him. That's a fact, Electric Threads. That's a whole fact. Let me read that shit again. Electric Thread says nobody will do anything to him. If George Zimmerman's still walking around like nothing happened, Danny is good out here in these streets. Watch how many down the road start doing music with him. Hashtag facts. That's a whole fact. That watch, somebody's gonna come. I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. Somebody's gonna convince some crash test dummy to try something. That dude is gonna get locked up. He's gonna snitch on the person that got him to try. Do you understand the irony? Do you understand the irony of what I just said? Somebody is gonna convince a crash test dummy to try something. That person is not gonna get it. That person's gonna get caught, locked up. That person is then gonna snitch on the individual that convinced them to do something stupid. Because the only people that is gonna do something stupid is the same people that when the fucking it get hot, they gonna squeal. Okay, so Pop Smoke and Tekashi 6ix9ine is two totally different situations. Tekashi 6ix9ine is gonna have the type of security that it takes like $1 million a year to pay these guys off, or some kind of weird number like that. What are you talking about? Also, what are you talking about? You think that you don't think he's gonna have 9 times out of 10, Tekashi's gonna have the type of security that you might get killed fucking around. Like, do y'all understand this? Like, y'all do understand this, right? 9 times out of 10, his security is gonna be packing. Y'all understand this, right? Y'all do understand this. 9 times out of 10, Tekashi 6ix9ine is gonna have the type of security with him that's gonna shoot first, ask questions later. Yo, look, man, we gotta get back to the crib, and then we find out what happened. Yo, do y'all remember back in the days? Yo, do you remember back in the days, like when you be hanging out with your people and y'all get into some shit, and that's exactly how it'll be. Some shit happened, and while it's happening, you gotta be on go. And then we gotta figure out what happened when we get back to the crib. Then after all of the shit happened and we get back to the crib, everybody's standing around each other, yo, telling the stories about what happened on their side of the bullshit. Yeah, he gonna have them type of dudes with him. Shoot first, ask question later, niggas. If y'all knew how many people in the industry snitched and people know that they snitches, but we don't know that they snitches. You know how many people are snitches in the industry? There's a lot of people in the industry right now that are snitches. Some of them are mad at Tekashi 6ix9ine for snitching. That's why I tell people. I was gonna say something. Manny says, Jack, do you think Tekashi is by himself right now? Do you think why would he be by himself? He just got out of jail. He's with family and friends. They probably eating, laughing, joking, enjoying each other's company. Why would he be by himself? What is my reason for for following a story all the way through to the end, Sterling Chapman? I don't know, but you just got hit with bags. Could we get bags for Sterling Chapman for wanting me to start talking about a story and then before the conclusion of the story to stop talking about it. You know, I make videos about something, right? While everybody is like, yo, we can't wait for Jack Force to make that next video about a thing. And then I just be like, you know what? I'm not going to talk about that no more. Ever. That's the way to do media. Sterling Chapman. Can we get bags? That's probably why he ain't been on live. He getting his hair done. He can't get his hair done. Social distance. He might be getting his hair done and shit. Who knows? All of the bags. That's what you got to do to people sometime though. When they say something to you, just repeat it back to them simpler. And then sometimes people will get like, what, you make it sound like that. That's all you got to do sometimes. Just simplify it and repeat it directly back to them. No idea when he goes live. I don't know what he's going to do. I'm pretty sure everybody want to see him go live. Shit, I'm hoping he call into the show one day. Nah, you probably just, I don't know, I'm probably lagging over here too, so don't worry about it. He's not gonna go live till he feels situated. That sounds like a smart man. I wouldn't go live until I was situated neither. If he could have waited, everybody waited over a year for him to go live. We could wait a couple more days. Why not? I have no idea if anybody is going to become good co-parents or not. So I don't even want to answer that. I don't even know what kind of parents anybody is without being a co-parent. I can't answer any of those questions. Okay, so what's going to happen is this. You see how all of these celebrities is on live right now? I would not doubt it if Tekashi 69 just doesn't wait for one of these celebrities to go on live, get a ton of people in their chat, be, you know, flexing, and then he just go live and zap their whole room. I wouldn't be surprised if that don't happen. All the celebrities be doing I don't know, they IG DJ shit, and he just go live. The snap. That's what they're gonna call it. That's what they're gonna call it. They're gonna call that shit the snap. All the IG. IG gonna crash. Bronx Bread said Tekashi is like Donald Trump. You don't want to hear what he got to say, even if he's annoying. I'm telling you. He gonna be like, they gonna be like, I'm inevitable. He gonna be like, I'm dead, you Hernandez. Maybe he should go live with Tory Lanez. Why not? He's gonna call it the snap. I'm telling you. Yes, he did have like almost. He got the 14 million today. Yeah. You about to walk by me and photobomb me, Ben Roman? Copy. I don't know how he's gonna react to the people calling him a rat. But knowing 6ix9ine, now I don't know him. But seeing the way that he's conducted himself in the media previously, I wouldn't be surprised if he just went with it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, it's not something he could argue against. He did take the stand. It's a shame that everybody forgets CIA Chris even exists. I should just interview CIA Chris just so people can stop acting like he don't exist. You know what? I might just interview CIA Chris just so people could stop acting like he don't exist. And I'm pretty sure he got a lot of shit to say. Because people just act like he don't exist. I don't think he's gonna care about that rat shit either. I don't think he care about that. Kodak Black, once again, all of these people are in totally different situations than 6ix9ine. Appreciate you too for showing up to the live, Emmanuel. Lexi said Jade is getting pregnant tonight. Who, wait, somebody else said that and you just repeated it? Okay, so this is one thing that I want to say, right? All right, so allegedly, Roll Murder is the one who brought CIA Chris into the gang. Allegedly, Roll Murder was. This is the story. I don't know how true this is. I do not know how true this is, so I'm just telling you the story. So the story goes like this: Roll Murder was locked up and he was in jail. When he was in jail, CIA Chris started sending him thousands of dollars or whatever the case is. He started sending him money. He started putting money on his books. Upon that happening, him and CIA Chris got a relationship. That's how they saying that he got into non-trade. My question is, how did he even know to go holler at Roll? Who set him on the roll? Did the government set him on the roll, or did somebody else set him on the roll? That's my question. Yeah, people out here that supporting Kodak Black, and Kodak Black raped a girl for real, for real. No, I'm not. No. No, I'm not doing that, Bill and Robin. And I'm also, if I interview CIA Chris, it's gonna be over the phone. Just so we could be clear on that. Yeah, we started saying CIA Chris over here. It came up in the chat. We ran with it. Okay, so just so we could be clear about the story about Kodak Black, the girl was gonna have sex with him. He didn't want to use a condom. She said she wanted him to use a condom. She was going to have sex with him, but if he used a condom, he didn't use a condom and he forced himself on her. That's the story. Roll Murder's just fine now. He recovered. They actually took a little bit of time, couple of months off of his actual sentence. Yeah, I already covered that. Who ain't feeling me, Bronx Bread? I don't know. CIA Chris, I don't think he cares. I don't think CIA Chris cares, and I am the person who talks to that particular organization. So CIA Chris doing an interview with me would actually work. As far as I could tell, hasn't Sarah already moved on? Isn't her boyfriend locked up right now for running a car into a grown man and his child and then jumping out of the car and slashing the grown man in his face? So Sarah has moved on, didn't she? Am I wrong? Am I wrong? I just told y'all how CIA Chris got in the gang as far as we know. Yeah, we don't like using her name because Cactus Gang comes over here and starts shit with us all the time. Or they used to. I don't know if they're gonna still be doing that. So we just call her Thicky McThickums. What are you talking about? Her man got locked up, right? She's solid. She ain't gonna leave him. She gonna stay with him, right? She gonna do that bid with him, right? I mean, I don't know. I'm making jokes right now. Okay, so somebody asked about the Jim Jones thing. There's a lot of stuff that why people think Jim Jones is working as an informant or whatever. I don't know if he's an informant, and I'm not saying he's an informant, but I will say this: if he was an informant, why would they try to blow him up in court like that? So I'm not saying he's not an informant. I'm not saying he is an informant. But if he was an informant, why would they want in open court for them to keep saying Jim Jones this, Jim Jones that, Jim Jones this, Jim Jones that? If he's the informant, they will want to keep him on the low, right? I'm just saying. Well, at the same time, just so we can be clear, at the same time that that argument could be made, could we hit that like button, please? Could we hit that like button so we could send out notifications so more people could come? At the same time that you can make that argument, you can make the exact same argument. He's on tape talking about super violating somebody and never got arrested. So I don't know what's going on with Jim. But there's good arguments that could be made on both sides. This is why people don't like me. All right. A lot of people don't like me because they want me to always go hard one way or the other, when in reality, I just give you the information. You do with it what you want. Mind, body, and soul said probably stop cooperating. Probably. But you understand my point? Like, just to keep it a whole stack. There's an argument that could be made that Jim is an informant, and there's an argument that could be made that he's not. So I think that this is just me myself speaking. I think that it's extremely suspicious that he talks about Tekashi as much as he does, and he doesn't talk about CIA Chris at all. I think that's very telling. I'm not going to go into that. Use your own deductive reasoning. Jim Jones, Focus Sports says Jim Jones has done a lot of scary stuff, including what happened in Atlanta, 2 gun charges and 4 drug charges. One charge with guns and drugs together. He's super scary. He's super scary. If I was gang, I'd stay far away from him. Ben Roman says Jim Jones, an old head. He should know better. He talked too much already. Um, Thank you, Dreaming of Vegas. Dreaming of Vegas is non-biased journalism. I'm always, I look. I mean, I just want to give y'all the information and then we discuss it. Focus Sports said they say he participated in a profit session. Jim Jones, that is, profit sessions paperwork is sealed. That's why there's no paperwork. I keep hearing that also, but hell, somebody could just say that about anybody because it's. You understand what I'm saying? See, that's the thing. This was a RICO conspiracy case. He's on the telephone saying to super violate somebody in a RICO conspiracy case. How is he not in the RICO? You understand? So there's a really good argument that could be made for both sides, in my opinion. A lot of rappers get in trouble when the shit disappear. Just to be fair, a lot. That's why people like Kodak Black didn't ever think he was gonna go to jail. Because a lot of rappers get in trouble, do some stupid shit, and then the next thing you know, it just disappears. It happens a lot. I'm over here taking my temperature and shit. No, super violate does not mean kill. If they're saying that super violate meant kill in court, then yes, he 100% should have been picked up and he wasn't. Super violate actually does not mean kill though. So I don't want y'all to keep acting like Jim Jones told them to kill that. Kill Tekashi 6ix9ine. Super violate does not mean kill. Put it like this. If super violate meant kill, why would Melly say back super duper violate? That don't even make sense. So you're gonna kill him? You're gonna kill him dead. You understand what I'm saying? It's just redundant. You understand what I'm saying? That's redundant. Like, so that's what I don't get. Like, yo, we gotta kill him. Yeah, we gotta kill him dead. What do you mean, homie? So we're gonna kill him live? If we like that don't so just it don't make sense. You understand what I'm saying? So Jim Jones was never talking about killing a dude. He was just saying we gotta embarrass him, we gotta teach him a lesson, we gotta let everybody know that we're not gonna accept this bullshit. You feel me? Visual Studio says, "Do you think Jim Jones got a good lawyer or there's agenda? Why didn't I have no idea what's going on with Jim Jones?" Says Visual Studio says, "Do you think Jim Jones got a good lawyer or is there an agenda on why Jim Jones didn't get locked? If he's on the phone talking about hurting 6ix9ine in a RICO conspiracy case that involves a gang he's in, one, I'm not saying that anybody is in any gang. For one, two, I don't understand why he wasn't in the RICO. That's actually I don't understand." And I don't understand. I don't know what to tell you. Oh, and also, could we clap it up for Tekashi 6ix9ine's lawyers? Could we clap it up for Lance Lazario and for don't ask me Don Florio? Could we clap it up for Lance Lazario and Don Florio? They did a great job. Also for Engelmeyer. Can we clap it up for them? Could we just show people their proper respect for doing their job the right way? I would have let that go through Melvin Clark, but I couldn't because you used the F word. But yes, that means somebody just doing something to really embarrass you really bad. That's a fact. Yes, 6ix9ine phone is said to have been cloned at one point. Yes. Shark representation. Come on, man. Let's give Lance Lazario and Don Florio they props, yo. Yeah, Engelmeyer is also the man. That's a whole fact. Don't let nobody lie to you. Oh, this is what I was telling y'all earlier. They only let us know that Tekashi 6ix9ine is out. I'm about to tell you why. The only reason why they let us know Tekashi 6ix9ine was out because they're about to lock Cool to be back up. I'm telling you right now, they're about to lock Kuda B back up, right? So they want you to know that Tekashi 6ix9ine being out or not being out had nothing to do with Kuda B's situation. So that's why they let us know immediately. Look, man, Tekashi's already out. We was gonna hold on to this information for about a week, but we're gonna tell you now. Tekashi's out because they're about to lock Kuda B back up. I believe they're gonna lock Kuda B back up. Because I mean, it'll be dope if they just have him come in and they give him a stern talking to. That'd be dope. But remember, Kuda B is also in trouble for shooting at a building down there near 42nd Street. A Focus Sports says Jim Jones only got 2 years probation, 2 guns, 4 drugs, scary dude, super scary dude. Yeah. Focus says pray Kuda stays out, but if they put him back tomorrow, he did it to himself. I agree. I don't even understand that. Okay, so if I get out of jail, I'm not even thinking about, I don't know. Like, if I was locked up for like 10 years, I'd probably be thinking about getting out and partying. Let's get it straight. But I'm locked up for a year, 2 years, and I don't know. I don't know if I'm thinking about coming out to go to the club. I don't know if that's what I'm thinking about coming out to do. Could we kick Parish Cooks? Okay, Parish Cooks. I'm going to tell you right now how you're wrong. I'm going to hit you with timeouts for you coming in here and giving misinformation. I have asked numerous people who are involved in different organizations in New York City. New York City. Super violate does not mean kill. I don't know what it means wherever the hell you're from. But in New York City, super violate does not necessarily means kill. I didn't speak to anyone that said that it meant kill that is involved in organizations. Just so we could be clear. So I don't know where you're talking about from, but I spoke to quite a few different people in New York City that's involved in different organizations. Violate, super violate, they use totally different terminology when they talking about kill. I'm not going to use none of them here, but they use totally different terminology. Totally different. It's different. Oh, I'd be so angry at this dude. Do they get their shit back? That might mean $150. That's a fact. Super violate might mean $150. I don't block people that don't agree with me. I block people that come in and they're annoying. Could we get a bags for James Bones over here? James Bones. Could we get a bag for James Bones over here that just got kicked all the way out? There you go. Hey, James Bones, why are you in here if you hate the BBN so much? Now you could complain on a new account. Go get a new account, homie. So you can give me another view. So they're gonna kill the guy that's bringing them all of this, that's supplying the organization with all of that money. It don't even make sense. I could tell y'all shit, but I know what, I'm just gonna be quiet. But a lot of people just got the wrong impression. Let a couple of after a little while, let a couple of months pass. Y'all gonna look and see how a lot of the shit that y'all saying right now revolving around all the hate that is supposedly out there for Tekashi is just wrong. A lot of this hate y'all think people got for Tekashi is just wrong. It's just wrong. I don't know no other way to put it. There's people waiting for him to get out because he's the bag. CIA Chris was 12 from the door. That's a whole fact. I'm pretty sure a lot of this story is gonna come out. I don't know if the entire story. I don't know if there is an entire story. Who's to say that there's an entire story? No, there's a video with Tekashi saying Treyway shit. That is not. That video's old. That video is old. Why would what is the industry? Wait, could we just be clear on something? What does the industry, what does he has to be asking for the industry to forgive him for not wanting to do 47-year minimum? Y'all do know the minimum he could have got was 47 years, right? So if he goes to trial when the judge says, you know what, I'm gonna be as lenient on you as possible, he would have got 47 years. So I want to know who in the industry, what rapper in the industry you think would have happily went and did that 47 years? And we're not talking about Boozy. Boozy is a whole nother thing. He's an anomaly. Boozy is the exception that proves the rule. Please tell me somebody besides Boozy that's gonna go to jail for 47 years. Minimum. Please tell me. Which one of you would have went to jail for a 47-year minimum when the majority of the crimes that were being committed had nothing to do with you? Y'all do know that, right? The majority of the crimes that these guys got in trouble for had nothing to do with Tekashi. What tone are you talking about, Jacob Burns? I sound different than I did a year ago? I'm supposed to sound the same? I don't know what you're trying to say. Oh, so he's not gonna tell me, so fuck it. Alright. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. That's a fact. That's what I want to know. Everybody keeps talking crazy about Tekashi. I want to know who was ready to do a 47-year minimum. Because there was no getting out of this. Nobody got out of this. Bobby Shmurda wasn't doing no 47 years. Stop it. 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 I'm gonna remove the I'm gonna leave the comment up there so people can see that you wrote that. You know what? I was gonna remove the comment, but I'm gonna leave it up so people can see that you wrote that. What in the hell? I was talking horrible on 6ix9ine. When did now I'm kicking you for lying. Peace, Jacob Burns. Could we get bags for Jacob Burns? Jacob Burns said that I was talking shit about 6ix9ine instead of me just saying whatever the facts was at that moment. Bob. Who's Bob? What Bob are you talking about? So he took an extra year or two. You think that Bobby Shmurda would have took 47 years? Come on, what, y'all gotta say. You really guys can y'all save the stupid for another day? I don't really feel like dealing with much more stupid tonight. That's stupid. He took 2 or 3 years to get it off, so his homie could come do less years. So you think Bobby Smurder would have went to years before? That's a death sentence. So Bobby Smurder would have took a death sentence. 47 years is a death sentence, right? That's a death sentence. If they give you 47 years, they don't expect you to come home. That's a death sentence. Why do I have to explain any of that? Shouldn't Jim Jones have to explain that? 47 years is a death sentence. Y'all wanted 6ix9ine to take a death sentence. I don't understand none of that shit. Puff took the stand. That's a fact. An extra 2 years is completely different than 47 years. We're not even. Please stop talking to him. Next time he mentions that shit and he tries to we just gonna kick him. What the fuck? Not kick him, but hit him with a timeout. That's crazy. Okay, we'll talk on this for a minute. For everybody that don't know, Tekashi's biological father went into the swab test for one of the kids, and I think he should have minded his business. I think he should have minded his business. I think that you took the chance for Tekashi to do the right thing out of his hands. You took that chance. You took that opportunity for Tekashi to step up to the plate and be a man out of his hands. I think his father did the wrong thing. I think his father played himself. That's just my opinion. Wait, Sarah wrote a bad letter on his behalf? She did, didn't she? I don't understand that woman. Anyway, yeah, so just talk about that. I just don't think his father should have did that. That's crazy. Why would you even get involved in that? His father's just trying to get as close to Tekashi as possible. You understand what I'm saying? That might be what he's trying to do. So he might think if I be cool with the daughter, the whoever is the mother of the child, then he'd be able to get some money from her. Maybe I don't know. I don't know, but this don't make sense to me. Don't get involved. First of all, Tekashi was locked up. How can he be avoiding or not avoiding anyone? He's locked up in jail. How are you gonna say somebody is avoiding somebody who's in jail? Stop. We're gonna give you a timeout, homeboy. Can we give economic a time? No, I'll do it. Don't nobody else do it. I'm only giving him one timeout for saying that stupid shit. How you avoiding people when you in jail? How you in jail and you? How can you be avoiding somebody if you in jail, homie? You have to eat that time out, man. Nigga like, yo, I don't know why. Yo, hold on. Yo, I don't know why she don't come to the crib no more. Well, she don't come to the crib? Nah, man, she in jail and shit. She avoided me. How does that make any sense, homie? How is anybody avoiding anybody that's locked up in jail? The hell? That was a death sentence. And Thicky McThickums did say that she wanted him to go to jail for the rest of his life. She said she wanted him to do 47 years. I can't understand it. She said it though. She said she basically wanted him to die in jail or some shit. If you want him to do 47 years, you want him to die in jail. Let's just be honest. If you're talking about you want somebody to do 25 years, then you just want them to lose their whole life. But if you're talking about you want somebody to do 47 years, you don't want them to come home. Susan Bort says, no, that's right. Susan Bort said if he didn't get involved with his own son, then why is he trying to get involved with his son's potential child? Look, we don't know what's going on in their particular, we don't know their family dynamic. I'm one of those people that I look at people's family dynamics like I don't understand it. You understand what I'm saying? So we don't know their family dynamic. You gotta understand, there's a lot of parents that they just want to be there for the good times. You understand what I'm saying? Like just people in general. You understand what I'm saying? That they just want to be there for the good times. And if you can't, if they can't, if you doing good don't benefit them, they want you to do bad. You understand what I'm saying? So with that being said, what he did, I'm not saying it's unforgivable. And it's not the whole proving that that's 6ix9ine's kid or not. That part, I don't think anything, I don't really think nothing about that. But the point that he took that choice out of 6ix9ine's hands, out of Tekashi's hands, out of Danny Hernandez's hands, took the choice out of his hands for him to step up to the plate. That is wrong, in my opinion. That's wrong. Emmanuel was the only one throwing clocks and hourglasses for homeboy. Shout out to Emmanuel. When 6ix9ine's father showed up in court, 6ix9ine said audibly, "Why is he here?" I know for a fact 6ix9ine's career isn't over. No, we're not doing that. You're gonna eat a timeout for that, Ben Roman. We're not slut shaming. You're gonna eat this timeout, Ben Roman. We're not slut shaming. Well, I'm not calling her a slut, but we not we not talking about women like that. That was crazy for you to say that. You're gonna eat that timeout. You're gonna eat that timeout, homie. What up, SK5? Why would I come out with a song at all, Tony Williams? Have I made songs before that I've been dropping? That booking agent, I believe there's a booking agent that he accused of stealing from him. I'm not saying she did or she didn't. I'm not saying that the agency did or the agency didn't. But there's a booking agency that Tekashi accused of stealing from him. And if I remember correctly, didn't that person move out of the America? Right? There's a booking agent that Tekashi 6ix9ine accused of stealing from him, right? And didn't that booking agent move out of America? Did they ever move back? Does anybody know if that booking agent moves back? Just something to think about. Just something to think about. Just a whole nother thing. Whenever I see people doing business with somebody that I think or suspect of being like dirty, like a thief or some shit like that, I always look at them like I look at those people weird. Like that person right there, I know can't be trusted. How are they dealing? How are you dealing with them? Oh, so the individual did move to Greece forever. Interesting. Because she was gonna sue 6ix9ine for saying that he robbed from her, right? For saying that she robbed from him, right? She stole from him. She was gonna sue 6ix9ine for saying that, wasn't she? I literally have videos calling 6ix9ine a snitch. I literally said 6ix9ine snitched in this video right now that you're talking on. You just got kicked. I have a video series. This is what I mean by people coming here and they just trying to beef with me. So I just want to show this. And if you don't think that him and his people already know about this video series, they do. So I have a video series called The Snitching. So the individual that keeps coming in here saying you didn't call. No, I never said that I didn't say this. I literally have a video called The Snitching and it says starring 6ix9ine. And it's actually a pretty good video. Okay, so what are you talking about? What are you talking about? So you see what I'm saying? Yeah, that's the snitching. She didn't do it cause they was gonna open the books. That's why she left. I don't know. Don't know. All I know is she did bounce. That's a whole fact. She said, "America, it was nice knowing you." As she was threatening to sue everybody for calling her a thief. So, I mean, I'm not calling her a thief, so don't send no lawyers at me. But she wanted to sue everybody that called her a thief. But when they said open your books up, she said, hold my. She was like, yo, hold my drink. And then when the cops turned around, she was out of there. They was like, yo, look, you gotta open up your books, young lady or old lady or whatever. She walked in the kitchen like, I'll be right back. But she really went upstairs. They was throwing luggage out the window and shit. She was like tossing the babies out the window to her husband waiting below and shit. She was like, take K, I'm coming. Trying to tell you. It's like, take K, I'm coming. She doing the race for real. She did the race that TK was talking about doing. She was like, TK, she was lacing up her shoes. She was like, TK, I'm going to show you how to do this. I'm going to show you how to do this, son. She probably called TK up while he's in jail and shit. Well, she can't call him. He called her and shit. She was like, he was like, I got a message for me to call you and shit. She picked up the phone. She was like, TK, I'm going to show you how to do this, son. Okay, so is anybody gonna call Snow Billy out? Because wasn't 6ix9ine supposed to be coming home to Snow Billy? Didn't Snow Billy tell everybody that 6ix9ine was coming home to him? Hold on. Didn't Snow Billy say that 6ix9ine was coming home to him? There's a lot that hasn't been discussed. That's a whole fact. But didn't Snow Billy say that he was the manager, the best man? No, you're not blocked, homie. You got hit with a timeout. Your timeout's over. Your timeout was 5 minutes. One timeout is 5 minutes. 300 seconds. Yeah, Vic Star's okay. What are you asking me if Vic Star's okay for, non-bigness? Yeah, she's okay. What are you talking about? You was on timeout. When you get on timeout, we can't see no messages, homie. Snow Billy was like, yo, 6ix9ine come home, man. I'm gonna put him under the wing. Y'all remember that? Y'all remember that? Wait, hold on. Do y'all remember all of the YouTube content creators that was making videos saying that I was wrong? And then do y'all remember us going to court and all of the paperwork in the court basically saying I was right? Are y'all gonna forget about all of those YouTube content creators that was talking shit about me? Y'all gonna forget about them? Hold on. Screw Snow Billy for a second. Are y'all gonna forget about all of those? Are y'all gonna forget about all of those YouTube content creators that made all of those videos saying I did not know what I was talking about? Are y'all gonna forget about them? That's the question. That's the question. Snow Billy's like, yo, I'm gonna put him under the wing, yo. I'm trying to tell you. And then he say, wait, hold on. He also said, Tekashi shot him in the head too, didn't he? He said Tekashi shot him in the head. He said he was Tekashi's manager. He also said Tekashi's coming home to him. This guy goes from one end of the spectrum to the other end of the spectrum in a freaking snap of the fingers. Coming from a single mom household, we all know how men do. Why his BM? Why she wrong? I don't even know what that means. You gotta. Could you write a sentence that makes sense? Nobody's gonna try to make sense out of that bullshit you just wrote. Snitching was a good series. That's a whole fact. I like the Snitching. I want to know how all of these YouTube content creators that was making all of these lying ass videos for months got off the hook. Focus says she fears those other artists. Yeah, that's a fact. Those other artists have strong teams behind them that don't screw them over. 6ix9ine team was out for self. They was robbing them. She made a deal with Shotty. I want to know what's going on with all these YouTube content creators that were saying all of my shit was wrong. I want to know about all of them. I want to know about all of them YouTube content creators that was telling me I didn't know what I was talking about. And they was making, for months, making videos that was just lying. I want to know what's up with them. Somebody please explain to me what's going on with them. Somebody. Nobody knows what happened to Alshon Martin, but he hates Shotty. Alshon Martin hates Shotty. I don't know what happened to him though. But Alshon Martin hates Shotty. We don't know what happened to him though. He probably over there on the West Coast still making music though. That's what he mean. I mean, he makes music. Snow Billy said, Snow silly, Snow whatever. Snow said he shot him in the head. He coming home to him. He introduced him to everybody. Snow was just saying anything. Focus Sports says when you have a strong team behind you, booking agents can't get over on the artist. But 6ix9ine didn't have his business affairs right either. He needed a real manager. Also, it said that he might be recording music from his crib, just so everybody know. I don't think Shotty's appeal was gonna go through. I don't think he has grounds for an appeal, but he's trying to get an appeal. And I mean, you can't get mad at him for trying to fight and try to get some more, fight for himself. Shout out to T. Andre Willis Sr. with the $4.99 drop. So they threw rocks and now they hiding them dirty hands. It's a fact. I want to know what's up with all the YouTube content creators that was telling me I didn't know what I was talking about because I didn't want to bash Tekashi with them. Because I decided to look at the actual facts of the matter instead of just saying, you know what, talking shit about Tekashi is gonna get me views. I didn't do that. That's why if anybody ever say I'm clout chasing, you a liar. Because all I had to do was make videos about Tekashi, talking crazy about him, disrespecting him, being funny, doing all that, and I would have been getting mad views. Instead of doing that, I just reported what I found out. I just was fair as I think I was fair. I'm getting too old for this shit. Now, I'm just saying what it is. I want to know where all of these YouTube content creators. Shout out to Jordan Tower. I don't got no beef with Jordan Tower. There's a couple of. Shout out to DJ Bandana Black. Shout out to Jordan Tower. Shout out to DJ Bandana. A lot of people don't like Jordan Tower. He having bad videos sometimes. But shout out to Jordan Tower. He just be trying to be first. I'm not mad at him. I'm not mad at him. I'm not mad at him. Because if you're wrong because you're trying to be first, that's different from being wrong because you're trying to get views. You understand what I'm saying? I don't think even when Jordan Tower makes a video that might not be all the way, I don't think he's doing it to make views. I think he's just trying to be first. Upstate New York said you made it to Complex. You must be doing something right. Maybe. Focus. Rhonda from upstate New York says most of YouTubers that dislike admit to watching you every day. Really? They do? How do you know? Where are they admitting these things at? Where are they admitting these things at? Focus Sports says Jack, keep it 100 with this whole case. You're the only YouTuber that didn't tell the story for views and clout. He did it from a professional position. Like I said, I just did the best I can. That's it. What up, Kill Your Shooters? That's a fact. If I was wrong about something, I just came back and corrected it. He did forfeit his right to appeal, but his reasoning for appealing is saying that he didn't have good legal counsel, that they fucked up. You understand what I'm saying? Shy Murder says you now calling them to try to make money. Blah blah blah. He made the Okay, I'm just blocking you because your statements don't make no sense and you're having a conversation with me that I don't know about. So I'm just blocking you, Economic Finance Report, because you're asking me questions that don't got shit to, I don't even know what you're talking about. I think you're just trying to make it look like you're having a conversation with me so you can come back to the video at a different time and try to make it seem like I was saying something that I wasn't saying or that I didn't want to reply to a question that I have no idea what the fuck you're saying. So I'm just going to kick you out because that's less of a headache. Gully Boy said, I know the white guy watches you religiously. I doubt it. These guys got better things to do than to watch me. They should have better things to do. I've seen their content. Samuel's laughing and shit. Like, yeah, I seen their content, man. It's a fact. They should be on it differently. Shout out to James S. It's not letting me see it. It ain't come all the way through yet. But shout out to James S with the $20 drop. I gotta wait. It ain't come all the way through for some strange reason. Shout out to Queens, New York with the $20 drop. Says Peace Frost. You keep it official. I enjoy your professionalism. I appreciate you, Queens, New York. That's a whole fact. I appreciate everybody. You already know what it is. All right, James S just dropped $20. I just can't show y'all because it's not showing me on the PayPal. You know, I want to always give everybody their flowers. Shout out to but yeah, the what's this nigga name? Jordan Tower. Like yeah, Jordan Tower. I don't got no problem with him. I don't think Jordan Tower do bad. I don't when Jordan Tower mess up. I don't think he mess up because he's trying to get clickbait. I think he just messes up because he's trying to get the story out first. That's it. A lot of other people, I think they purposely be throwing out bullshit. Yeah, we kicking people. I don't play that games. Come on, this is the BBN, man. If you come in here and you don't have it, if you come in here and you don't fit, I'm kicking you. Shout out to Queens, New York with the $20 drop. He said for the love, appreciate you. Every time I see Queens, New York, I don't want to. I call it out later. But I'm gonna call it out later. Every time I want to get on, I'm not gonna lie to you. I did not want to do no interviews. A couple of people asked me to do interviews, like not for nothing. A lot of people asked me to do interviews, right? Um, there's only been one person that I actually have considered do, or two people. DJ Bandana Black was one. There's only been two people that I considered actually doing interviews with, and I hope I need to get in contact with the other one, not the DJ Bandana Black one, so I could possibly go and do an interview over there because I would like to just have a good, nice little talk. Shout out to Queens Flip. Every time I see Queens, New York, I think about that. I'm like, damn, why don't I do Queens Flip Show? And the $20 drop is orange, so shout out to that. I would take a Queens Flip interview. Have him holler. I just gotta get in contact with him. Somebody please explain to me where Snow Billy at. Hold on. Don't he got a channel? Did he go? Did he drop a video today? Hold on. I don't know what's the name of Snow Billy's channel. I'm gonna guess it's this one right here. It looks stupid. Okay, hold on. 2 hours ago. I don't know. I guess he said congratulations or some shit. Snow going into quarantine from his lies. Snow Billy is somewhere. Snow Billy is somewhere in quarantine from his lies. They're like, yo, Snow, man, you gotta come out here. He's like, man, I can't make it out there. All my lies. All of my lies and my deceptions is out there. So I'm gonna stay inside. I need to quarantine myself from my lies. That's what Snow Billy is telling them. Snow Billy quarantining himself from all of them damn lies he been talking. Why shouldn't 6ix9ine tour? 6ix9ine tours is gonna sell out more than anybody else's tours. What are you talking about? Yeah, shout out to Dr. Inky. What up, Lionel? Focus Sports says Eshawn Frost did interviews with him. He told truths, a lot of lies. He makes himself more important than he is. That's a whole fact. How you putting 6ix9ine under your wing, Snow? Anyway, we're gonna pull out of here tonight. We're gonna be back in the morning for morning coffee. I hope everybody pull up for morning coffee tomorrow. We're gonna be in morning coffee tomorrow. We're gonna be talking more about this. Oh, obviously, we're gonna be talking about other things also. First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna give appreciation to everybody that donated to the chat today. I don't know why they not letting James shit come through. I mean, I seen it, so I know it's there, and the money is there, so it's there. But what the fuck? Anyway, first thing we want to do is give appreciation to everybody that donated to the chat today. What the fuck? I don't know what the hell's going on right here. Well, pull up the morning coffee tomorrow. I guess we might start doing lives at night again. We want to give appreciation to everybody that contributed to the channel tonight. Shout out to the Gamers Rig for the $1.87. 187, you're a funny guy. Shout out to Straight Ballin' with the $1.99. Shout out to Queens, New York for the $50 drop. Shout out to Intergalactic Space Ninja for becoming a member of BBN Gang. Shout out to Eric Burgess with the $1.99 drop. Shout out to Carlo Iron Addict with the $1.99 drop. Shout out to Tiandre Willis Sr. with the $4.99 drop. Shout out to Queens, New York with the $20 drop. And shout out to Queens, New York again for the $20 drop. Also, shout out to James S. for the $20 drop. I definitely appreciate y'all. All the support, as always, all the likes, all the shares, all the donations that come up. I really do definitely appreciate you. So I'm going to make this short. Tekashi 6ix9ine has come home. Like, comment, subscribe. Join the notification gang. Hashtag Bronx Bombs. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you. And that's all I got on this one. I'm out.